welcome to Spoilers, Morty. This is the show where two people play Rick and Morty Bingo while holding microphones. Also, be sure to check out our normal episodes of Spoilers Maybe, because those ones have puppets in them. Today's episode of Rick and Morty is the Whirly Conspiracy.
What's going on the Whirly?
Whirly, baby.
Rick and Jerry go to a theme park together and briefly come to terms with their hatred of one another.
Put some pants on. Never mind, there's no time for pants, Jerry. I'll make you a pair of pants on the way. It's a Rick and Jerry adventure. Rick and Jerry episode.
Meanwhile, Summer tries to deal with her body image issues, and Beth tries to become a good mom, ultimately discovering that becoming giant and skinless is the way to go. And of course, there's a roller coaster called the Whirly, in case you were assuming it was like a sexual maneuver or something. It's not, it's a roller coaster.
Woo! Whirly, yeah!
Anyway, those were spoilers, and there are more to come, so on with the show. So, that was a little intense, that episode.
So I actually have a question. Rick transmutes 3 or more times. Does this count towards that? Because did you mean Rick himself, or just Rick transmutes a thing?
Well, I think we've clarified before that I mean himself,
okay,
not a
cool.
thing.
I just wanted to make sure.
However, he did turn his arm into a gun and his eyeball into a targeting system. So I guess it's up to you if that counts. Or not.
Well, because I would count him, or I would count the Summer as a transmutation, whereas that just seems like a body modification. So he's like a cyborg Rick. Cyborg Rick! Okay. However, you do get to take someone shrinks or enlarges. Take it.
She shrank and or enlarged.
Take it.
I will. Right now. And when she enlarged, she destroyed the garage at least.
Yep.
I'm not sure that was over half the house, though, because the house is bigger than that. So I guess I won't count that one.
Okay.
Even though that's another one I'm going to regret not taking later.
And I got a swing and a miss. Yeah, 0.
Oh, well, I guess.
Which is frustrating, because they keep mentioning school, but they don't show them there.
Yep.
Which is actually starting to drive me crazy.
Morty also brought up Jessica.
Yep. He brought up Well, that one gave me hope that eventually he would ask her out, because
he's still obviously
he was just
obsessed.
like, well, my children would be hot because their mother would be Jessica. And I was like, yes, there's a chance for that.
There's a chance. And he's definitely getting just more independent and confrontational. So,
oh my God.
I feel like he's able to do that if he wants to. He's able to confess to Jessica if he wanted to at this point. Jerry almost got a little bit of confidence. He showed a brief glimmer.
I feel like he does, but it's uncomfortable. So he's like,
It didn't quite work out for him.
No.
I was hoping he was going to get a job.
Yeah,
and technically, he kind of got a job to help kill Rick, but he didn't get paid for it, so I guess
I don't count that as
count.
a new job.
You don't consider being a personal contractor a real job?
No.
Okay. You got to get health benefits for it to count.
Yeah, 401k, baby.
Yeah.
Well, basically, like, I wouldn't consider that because I don't feel like that's in the spirit.
But it's close.
On a side note, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get Jerry tries to make Beth jealous, though, because after hearing him talk, I don't think I'm going to get that one where he's just like, nope, I still love her.
I do feel like he might accidentally make her jealous at some point.
Right, but then that still wouldn't count because he has to be actively trying.
Yeah.
See, what I was envisioning was he would be like trying to make her jealous to make her realize like she wanted him back, and her to be like, no. Completely shoot it down.
I will say, though, with how poorly Beth is taking this whole divorce thing, it's seeming more likely that they'll get back together. Because she is not handling it well.
Yeah. But what I find interesting is that was kind of predetermined in an earlier episode with the codependency, where they went to that like counseling, that group counseling. And then they realized, oh no, they're codependent. And I was like, oh God.
That's why I also felt like Beth would try to date someone else.
Right.
Because she wouldn't, and clearly doesn't know how to handle being alone.
Right.
So I thought she would just immediately try to date somebody. But
well, and I think that that's part of her problem is she just doesn't know how to interact with people because she never developed that skill set.
Right.
Having found a relationship during high school, which isn't to slam high school relationships, but it's just like for her, basically she was like, oh, like here's my rest of my life. Okay, I can stop trying.
I thought a lot of these were a little more likely than they're turning out to be. They just don't like to repeat jokes that much, I guess.
I mean, that's good.
They're trying to keep it fresh. They even made a new character last episode, Noob Noob.
Yeah.
That is almost identical to Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Bunghole. Yeah, Butthole. Sorry. I don't know why I always want to call him Mr. Poopy Bunghole.
Still, they haven't brought him back.
Yep.
So that was episode 5?
Yeah.
Are we already at 5?
Summer has body issues. Literally and figuratively.
Yes. They turned her into a titan.
I admittedly was humming the theme song as soon as she went to the camp.
They're all probably dead by now. I'm not sure it matters.
Wow. But they probably are, due to radiation.
I mean, it was a society of cannibals originally.
Due to radiation.
I don't think they're going to last too long.
Yeah. Because that would be in the spirit of what I was predicting.
No, because the prediction is Summer does something with turquoise in Arizona.
But still.
Not that Beth does something with hooves not in Arizona. Those are all three the wrong things.
You need to calm down. You need to calm down.
You're making it tough.
Because it totally looked like something from not Teen Titans, but from Attack on Titan.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, don't they go camping? Because they're trying to get to a basement? He's mimicking Rick, because that's how Rick would roll. Oh, your face was worth every penny of that. Every second. It was like this weird, almost excitement.
I was waiting for you to follow it up with something.
Well, hey, baby. I'm never going to give you up.
Good. But you did let me down.